Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gencon Bonanza coverage. We're here live at Gencon 2015. We are at the Dyskami Publishing booth talking to Mark about Warband Against the Darkness. So what is Warband?
Warband is a brand new game that we just came out with that really combines the ultimate in Euro and American-style gameplay. So it's a strategy game. Think of it kind of like a Lord of the Rings, where you're going to have the end of the battle with the darkness that has come to invade the lands, but you're going to have all the different races that have historically hated each other and they don't get along. They have to band together to fight against the darkness in order to win the battle. But they don't like each other, and they haven't got along forever. So what they're going to do is they're going to fight amongst themselves while they're fighting against the darkness. So if I'm the dwarves and you're the elves, I want to get the most amount of battle glory during the game. So I'm going to set you up to take the fall while I'm getting the glory as we fight together to defeat the enemy.
And I did a Kickstarter review of this, so I will throw in a softball question. Is there asymmetrical powers in this game?
Oh, funny enough, yes, there is. Every race, there's 10 in the base game, every race has their own special ability that they can use in order to give them their advantage during the game. And then in addition, every race has what's called an action track that is either tax, train, fight, or scout that they can upgrade at their own path. So as my character, I may decide to emphasize on training my units. You may decide on taxing is the best way to do it. So we're going to upgrade our powers differently, but our base that we start at, each race has a new unique ability for themselves.
And this is obviously available at Gen Con right now, but where can people get this after Gen Con if they're interested in some Warband goodness?
Sure, well, of course, obviously you can always get it through our web store at dyskami.ca. More importantly, in mid-August, it's going to be hitting retail stores around the world. That's when the street date is, and so if you're interested in picking it up, consumers out there, just talk to your friendly local retailer. I'm sure they can get it in for you.
All right, MSRP, player count, time length, all that good stuff?
Sure, it's $49.99 is the MSRP. It comes with 2 to 5 players can play the game, and the game time is between 60 and 90 minutes, depending how many players you have in the game and how aggressive your players are in terms of make a decision, or maybe they suffer a little bit for that analysis paralysis. Might take a little bit longer if they're highly strategic players.
Warband Against the Darkness from Dyskami Publishing. I was lucky enough to play a Kickstarter prototype of this. I really enjoyed it, so it looks like it might scratch your back. Be sure to check it out when you can. And if you're enjoying this content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button below. And of course, check out our awesome sponsors down below who were awesome enough to send us to Gen Con 2015. And thanks for your time, YouTube.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.